that happened over there, maybe between those two.
I think they rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, because I saw somebody talking to the Buzz because obviously if you know the Rob is coming, then you're going Rosalina.
Yeah, but maybe I'm pretty sure he picked Buzz Star before Shrug went onto the
That's a good point.
onto the thing. So I'm pretty sure this was like completely double blind. Either way, it's not going to be a fun time for Mr. Shrug here.
Yeah, the big thing with Shrug is you need to be able to like constantly push out Luma. Short hop fair and down tilt's are definitely a good way to do so, but the gyro, especially here on Smashville, you're not going to be able to get that set up too often because it's going to get grab pulled just like that.
All right. Grab pull really, really good in this matchup like you just mentioned, because one of the things that I always talk about when people are asking how to play against Rob, take the gyro away from him.
Throw it upwards if you have to.
Oh, and it looks so weird, like full charge laser being caught, and that's going to be a dead Rob too. You can't be hovering under the ledge against a Puppet Master character like Rosa, because Luma just goes out there and punishes you.
Yeah, and one big annoyance for Rob in this matchup too is the fact that you normally can nair on shield pretty safely and such, but usually you're hitting Luma first, so you have to deal with that, but gets through with the roll. However, hasn't really gotten a lot out of like any hits. You see the grabs, you see the attempt at trying to keep the pressure on, but he hasn't really been able to get that out of Dabuz so far, and he just keeps punishing him up smash on a shield.
Yeah, so far it's really just been Dabuz absolutely controlling everything about this case. He's had gyro in hand, he's had the laser covered, he's had Shrug stuck off stage. The only time Shrug's been able to get in is when Dabuz retreats to set up Luma.
Yeah, which is very difficult as the character is normally used to being the one that pushes you back slowly with the gyro and the down tilts, but that time just gonna end up free falling right to the blast zone. Then for Dabuz, now with this big old lead, you can be willing to go for something reckless if you feel like it, but there's no point. He's just gonna keep playing out of shield the same way he has so far last.
Right, like Dabuz isn't one of those players who, like, once they've got a big lead, they start playing different. No, Dabuz has no mercy. Yep. Dabuz is going to keep pushing the same buttons, the same options, and keep punishing you the same way. Speaking of which, Shrug's about to get caught in a 50-50, and I hope he knows what to do here.
Oh yeah, Dabuz is definitely somebody who will 6-stock a 5-year-old on the first tournament playing Ganondorf and have absolutely no remorse because he's got money to make. And right now, he's currently trying to cash in on that stock, trying to catch the forwarder. Shrug looking for anything, but gets hit by the Luma straight into the up air, and that back air is going to end up actually not
quite, but he's still dead.
It was back air with extra steps. It was the first one was just meant
2-step.
Yeah, it was always going to go.
So the thing about Rosa, especially, I think it was 3 patches ago, with Rosa got a couple of buffs. If Rosa puts you off stage and you are horizontal to her or above her, there is a 50-50, and if Dabuz guesses right, you go to the blast zone.
Yep.
And that 50-50 is chasing you with fair, because if you try and fast fall, Dabuz can catch you with fast falling fair. If you try and jump over it, Dabuz can do rising fair. And if he guesses right, you die.
Yeah, and now the hard part for Shrug here is, okay, I had Smashville, which is a good stage to be able to force ledge traps for free. Never got that opportunity. But against Dabuz, if you go to a wider stage or one without platforms like FD, you have to prove that you can open them up, because even though you can zone, you kept getting every single one shut down by grab pull, and Dabuz just kept hitting you out of shield. You have to prove to Dabuz that you can back him into the corner, otherwise he's just going to go to his favor.
It seemed that throughout that first game, Shrug had a flowchart that he wanted and wasn't given step 1 in the flowchart. And as soon as step 1 got taken away, he just didn't know what to do. And step 1 was almost always going to be gyro.
Yeah, and then even right there, the blue, like the win condition in Rob's nair is being met midway by Dabuz every single time. He's catching him on air to air, he's recognizing that you want to swing here, doesn't matter. Even after that down tilt, you don't get anything else after that, plus the Luma in the way, he's just consistently keeping him airborne.
Listen, man, like Dabuz is playing Boosk and Zomba week by week at his locals. Like, you're not going to catch him off guard with any sort of Rob cheese. He's ready for it. He's ready to punish Nair. He's ready to punish all of that stuff. And, well, we're seeing it here. Shrug almost a minute in and just now getting his first hits
and now with this lead here, too, on percent, usually you'd see a Rosalina kind of back up, but there's no point because you have such a massive percent lead. Just let it rock. And now he ends up catching him with that there. Anti-air up tilt will get some damage, but if I'm Shrug, I'm trying to get Luma out of the picture real quick so I can find those grabs, because he hasn't really been able to find any all set.
Right, and that's another thing that I have noticed about Shrug. A lot of people, when you see someone who's experienced in the matchup play against Rosalina and Luma, the first thing that they do is kill Luma. Get Luma out of there. And Shrug just doesn't seem to recognize that. He's actually just been trying to go for Dabuz, and because they're focused on Dabuz, it's not working out. But wow, excellent DI from Dabuz, actually.
Yeah, actually good DI, but I'm glad that we're seeing Shrug finally, after that Luma is gone, followed Dabuz. That's a big character. It's very easy to follow that floating nature, and found that grab, but you need to get that again. We're at up throw kill percents too, if you can find that. So just be careful with being a little bit too obvious, because the Buzz is just trying to catch you in landing. That's a lot of jet fuel gone now too.
Yeah, he might have a little bit of a hard time getting back here, trying to use those dares, and actually a great stall with the dare into the air dodge back to stage so that he could get past Dabuz, and then immediate nair to punish Dabuz trying to get back in, and that was great.
That was so smart. He used the B reverse Luma shot to go in and tank the hit on the gyro so he never takes a ledge trap there, and then he just got back on for free. Like, recognizing that was coming, not an upper coming through too, it just cannot find a grab, cannot find a hit. This is looking really rough.
Shrug is also looking like they're more and more trying to stay towards the top half of the stage, get away from Dabuz. It's actually exactly what Dabuz wants. So be careful there, Shrug.
I like the attempt trying to throw the gyro down, change up the pace a bit. There you go, finally finds it. Just kind of threw it around, tried to change up the timing on the Buzz so he wouldn't fall for the, wouldn't get away from the gyro down into up smash. Now we just need to see him maybe catch a 0 to death on the side.
Or maybe actually land on the stage.
Currently he's obtaining a lot of freaking flyer miles. He cannot touch the ground. Delta's coming through.
This man's flying spirit. This is scuffed.
Oh my goodness, this is looking very difficult right now as the Buzz is just continuously breaking down his matchup. I'd like to see Shrug make the adjustments. As like I told you before, I love upsets. I love seeing people on the come up get through. The Buzz is just showing his masterful play though on defense.
Yeah. Buzz, one of the harder players in my opinion to upset in any case, just because, well, there's the up air. No upset here, but Dabuz is so difficult to upset, specifically because of one thing that you said. He'll 3-stock little Timmy playing Ganon in his first tournament.
He does not care.
Dabuz does not care.
He wants the W, and he's going to get the W. And because of his character pool, he made it that much easier. Because of the fact that he had the Rosalina, he was able to shut down the gyro play. He shut down the lasers, so your zoning's gone. And now you try to get up and close, you use down tilts, Luma takes the hit, you get a grab. Okay, that's gone. You try to go for a nair, up smash out of shield, that's gone. Everything that Shrug tried to do as a normal win con was gone in that matchup.
Literally, just like you said, everything was gone, and Shrug was left struggling, Shrug was left scrambling, and at the end, he was left shrugging. He just didn't really know what to do.
I would have hate that so much, but it was smooth. But you know what?
See, I finally got like the acknowledgement on it from you. Like usually you're pretty mad about it.
Well, see, usually what I could do is I could just close out the Discord at that point and walk away. But now I'm here with you in person, so I can't.
There's no escape, my friend.
Well, much like the pressure that was the Buzz, there's no escape. There's also no escape from the fact that we got to talk to you once again about the amazing production quality that goes on, all brought to you by VGBootCamp. If you're in the chat right now and you don't have the symbol next to your name, please do so. Like, follow, subscribe, and show some support to everything that is VGPC. Literally the staple of why we're able to do this. Everything looks amazing here. The stream is run on 3 separate streams to bring you as much action as possible.
How many majors do you go to where they have not 1, not 2, but 3 extremely high quality streams to make sure that you can catch as much of the action as possible? And if you want to support their efforts in bringing that stuff to you more and more, just subscribe. It's really, really easy. It's even September. You can do it for a little bit cheaper, or drop a Prime sub if you got it.
Yeah, best in the business. And if you want to do something for free that is also supportive while we're getting ready for the next match, remember, !Matcherino in the chat. You just go there. It'll take you all of about 30 seconds to get signed up. You get an additional $1 to go straight towards the prize pool. All that goes right into the pockets of the players here this weekend who are all playing absolutely out of their mind. And I'd love to see them get a little bit extra support too, as we're seeing, again, this amazing tournament we're seeing this weekend.
If all of you in the chat are having a great time watching these top players put on a show, Matcherino is a great way to support them. We talked about supporting VGBootCamp, who makes all of this possible, but VGBootCamp, they provide the venue, the stream, everything else. At the end of the day, it's the players who put on a show, right? So if you want to give them a little bit of support, Matcherino is a great way to do it. Give them a little bit of extra cash, and it looks like
we're looking a little moist.
We got that's what we're looking like. A little bit of moist.